Hello, everybody. My name is Hastur, and a little bit different from the usual stuff. Um, if you've ever played the game Gloomwood, you probably would know of the mines. If you have not played Gloomwood, play Gloomwood. Simple as that. But for those who don't know, the mines section has probably more of the stealthy sections, at least of the available game. And for those who don't know, there's this funny little door right here that you can't open. You might be thinking, well, why is that? Well, as this note so eloquently puts it, you apparently cannot summon the modicum of effort required to open this door and haul whatever junk you are carrying through it. But perhaps you might coax that lump of boar fat you call a brain into comprehending that leaving said junk in front of said door, blocks it from opening. Reading's hard, which means that nobody can get to the main elevator without going through the kennels, where in another wonderful display of door proficiency, some other troglodyte keeps leaving the cages unlocked and allowing the dogs to roam around, very free and very hungry. Since you feel comfortable sentencing the rest of us to wander with the dogs, considering this a warning, if this happens again and I find out who is responsible, they'll spend a night themselves locked in the kennels, and I guarantee it's easier to haul a box through the doorway than it is to hide from a ravenous hound. Yes, so effectively, normally you would have to go all the way through the mines section to get to this. Now, this is a nice little cutback point, but not everyone wants to do the mines. And I found out through my own wit and moderate silliness that if you, and this is on a brand new save, like I literally started playing like maybe not even 10 minutes ago. But if you go all the way over here, you'll find a funny little sleepy man with a single useful item. Now, I call this little trick the silver bullet because for some reason this solves all of your problems. First thing you do, you take out your funny little sword cane, you poke all the other boxes. There are a lot of them. And you can get this one through the door, actually, if you're careful. There we go. So now you're thinking, well, Hastur, what does that do? Well, it enables you to open the door a little further. And why did you do that? If you take this magic little bullet right here, and if you press and hold F, as though you were going to hold it to throw it, actually slip the bullet through. And with this and the power of telekinesis, you can just shove this box out of the way. And lo and behold, you can drop the bullet, close the door, and open the door. Wow, ain't that something? And fun fact, the enemies that usually would spawn here don't. I'm pretty sure it's because their flag is technically tied to you turning off the power and then getting down here. Well, turning the power off, you can turn it back on and then coming back down here. But because I never turn the power off, they don't spawn. And because the power is technically still in the on state, I can use the elevator. And you can skip the vast majority of any enemies in here. Now, granted, if you like backtracked into the mines, there are some enemies, but you don't gotta fight them unless you want to, or you want to do the funny little thing over there, right? But yes, this is effectively a 100% skip of the mines. Depending on how you really want to look at it. I mean, yeah, you can go through the mines and technically you're still in the mines. Nope. And you can ignore those two. Yes, there are two. And voila, you've made it to the coast. And this, I mean, on my other playthrough, I used it because I'm doing a pacifist run. And let me tell you, whole lot of enemies. But voila, you're now at the coast. But that'll be it for this little info. Who's this? What's it? Little skip trick. So, yep, that'll be it. See ya.